Nestled in the heart of the English countryside, this development is the perfect blend between modern living and rural tranquility, with great network links to the surrounding areas and onto the cities of Coventry and Leicester. Built by Stronghold Homes, the Kilns is a rare and exciting opportunity for those looking to build a custom home with an experienced building and design team. There's a collection of 9 elegant detached properties with a range of both new build and custom build plots, so buyers can choose something that suits their needs and lifestyle. Created on the location of a disused brickworks, all the properties here are 5 bedrooms and they range from £750,000 all the way up to just under £1.1 million. It's going to be within a gated community. There's some serious curb appeal here and there's loads of spacious family living inside. The one that we are here to see is the show home, the Ivanhoe. Now this is currently priced at £995,000, and if you want to find out more about this one or any of the others in the development, then you can just check out the link in the description below. But I think it's time that we started the tour right here. What did I say about the curb appeal? How beautiful is that? A really impressive double-fronted facade with these twin gables, and I do love the white rendering and that mixture with the lighter coloured brick. Little homage to what was originally here, and you can just see through that piece of statement glass that there is going to be a double height entrance. What a welcome home. Beyond there, that is your garden, and then you also have an integrated garage with an electric door. There's an EV charging point, which is really handy. I think you've got enough space for every person to have their own car. 5 bedrooms, 5 cars, 6 at a push. Absolutely huge. We've got a lovely little front garden, so I think it's time that we went inside. Come in, come in. What a lovely entrance hallway. So light, airy and fresh. And if you just look up, Tom, this is the double height ceiling that I was telling you about. And I am in love with this light fixture. How dramatic is that? Stunning. And I really, really like the light hardwood flooring in this herringbone pattern. Really pretty. Oak staircase that goes actually really well with it. Some LED lights for nice ambience, but I can see all the way to the back of the property and to the garden, and I want to take you through to my favourite room. Follow me. So through these double Crittall style doors into the kitchen, dining, living room. This kitchen is enormous, especially for a new build, and believe it or not, it's not even the biggest here on the site. I mean, I know I'm short, but look at the size of this island. It is 3 meters long. Hello, hello, hello. Absolutely huge with this beautiful quartz worktop. Let's talk about the features, starting with this fabulous sink. We have an aqua tap here that gives you boiling, cold and hot water. And I quite like actually that they didn't bring the gold features to the handles. It might have been a little much. So they've gone with these black ones, matte, really nice, and they're by Hendel and Hendel. This wall, I mean, the storage in this place is incredible. The appliances, very high spec, as you would of course expect. This is NEFF, and then we've got an integrated, huge fridge and freezer. The colour palette in here is very neutral, very calming, but I like the splashes of colour. So in here, as we'll see, we've got this lovely green colour. And then through here, what every house wants. And why not? They're so handy. And this one is stunning. Through this pocket sliding door, a utility room. It's very elegant. And you can see that the kitchen theme has been brought through here. We've also got quartz worktop here, but the colouring in here is a little different. It's like this sort of grey blue tone. I mean, this is the bougiest boot room I've ever been in. Perfect for if you're coming out of the garden and you're muddy and you want everyone to de-dirt so that they can then come in nice and clean into your very tidy white kitchen. The storage goes on for days. They're actually all, you know, used. None of these are fake. Wow, okay. Fluted glass here, that's wonderful. I mean, I'm sorry, does this not give you the idea of how big it is? Perfect if you are a busy household or you like entertaining. This is the great entertaining space. You even have a little bench here that you can look out over to the garden. This is great. More storage underneath that's actually, yep, actually storage, it's not fake.
Can your feet not touch the floor on there?
No, they can't. Thanks for shouting that out again. And if that wasn't enough seating space, somewhere else I can't touch the floor, you've got your own breakfast bar. This is just wonderful, isn't it? It's such a brilliant space where everyone can just muck in together, can't they? Whether you're having a glass of wine with your friends, or the kids are up here doing their homework, or maybe having a quick breakfast before going to school. It just really promotes a feeling of togetherness, because in a lot of houses, if you do have separate dining rooms, kitchens, living rooms, you do have to live separately. Not here. Fantastic. Now, while we're on the topic of entertaining, I want to take you over to what comes as no surprise, my favourite area, the bar area. A dedicated, built-in bar. This is so cool. You've got a little sink here that actually spouts out sparkling water, little wine fridge, and that lovely green colours carried on through here. But I think it's this feature arch for me. It just really makes this space pop, as well as this antique splashback as well. And it doesn't have to be, a bar or alcohol dedicated area. It could be your own barista station. You could imagine having your fancy coffee machine here, your kettle. Oh yeah. So moving into the dining room area, now of course you have the breakfast bar for your more informal meals like breakfast or lunch, but this is perfect for maybe a dinner party or your evening family meals. Love the use of a circular table. You can squeeze more people around, so it's practical, but it also has a nice flow. And then I'm going to lead you through into your informal living area. So of course you have the living room at the front of the house, but if you've got the space, why not add another chill zone? This is wonderful. So if someone's in the kitchen, you can still be chatting. We've got a feature wall here with a floating quartz shelf, a fire, and a huge place there to put a huge TV. That is brilliant. And then we also have a second feature wall. So I think this is probably where you're going to be putting your ornaments. You can make it into a bit of a library, put all your books here, or just extra storage. Now, Stronghold Homes is a family-run business. It's actually owned by a married couple, Alice and Carl Morn. Now, Alice takes care of the interior design and Carl the building. And you can really tell that they are a family-run business and that they have children themselves, because the way that they have thought about how a family would actually use this room. It's practical, but it also looks beautiful, and the attention to detail, it's all immaculate. So back into the entrance hallway, and on my left, we have a very versatile room. Now, it's been done up here as a home study, but you've got the freedom to turn this into whatever you like. It could be a dining room, a playroom, a cinema room. I mean, the wall paneling, I'm a big fan of. It makes this room feel very classy and elegant. We've got hidden LED lighting, and I should say the whole ground floor has underfloor heating and Sonos sound system. Very nice. So leaving the home office, and opposite we have what is one of my favourite ever downstairs WCs. Not only does it smell incredible, I love the mixture of textiles and materials. Got this kind of granite tiling halfway up, and then it continues with this kind of wallpaper. Oh, I didn't even see this. A black ceiling with this very stark LED lighting surround, and then we've got gold tiling on the back. Oh, these lamps, it feels so glamorous in here. Beautiful big mirror, floating vanity unit. It feels very glamorous. I could be in the Great Gatsby. Yeah, I would not mind my guests using this. Now, as the house uses mostly white colours, they get away with, using this black stark contrast here on the doors, and then we've got this slatted wood all underneath the staircase, which is a very clever use of space. We've got around the corner as well, hidden storage, or Hannah's bedroom, Harry Potter, if anyone gets the reference. And then on my right, this is your access to the garage, which I think is so handy, so you don't have to go outside on a cold winter's day. But check this out. This has been done up so nicely that I'm thinking, gym. You've got space for your cars on the driveway. It's tiled, it's beautifully painted, it's lit. Home gym. Big fan of this staircase and the glass balustrade. So into our formal living room. So this is the first room with carpet, which I think always feels a little bit more homely. And then we have a really nice contemporary take on a fireplace here. It feels a bit Scandinavian. Now look, in this house, you've got 2 living rooms. So the parents could maybe take advantage of this. This could be dedicated to them, or probably what's more likely is that the teenagers would take over it. But it's great to have an open plan kitchen, living, dining room for entertaining. It opens out onto the garden, particularly great for summer. But we are in the UK. It gets cold here, and we want to get snuggly. And what better place to do that than a dedicated cozy room? So this would be the perfect place to snuggle up, watch some telly, read a book. Oh, yeah. Right, up onto the first floor. Now, I know I've touched on it a few times, but the proportions of this house, especially for a new build, are enormous. I mean, look at the size of this landing. There is a lot of potential up here, and I would love to know if anyone has any clever ideas out there of how you would use this space. I'm already thinking maybe a couple of chairs, could have a little reading nook, but yeah, let me know in the comments. So there are 5 bedrooms up here, and I'm going to start by taking you into the principal suite. Now, not only does this bedroom have an ensuite, it also has a walk-in wardrobe. Very excited to show you that. But look at this room. I feel very calm in here. The colour palette is very neutral. We've got loads of whites and greys and some browns, but got this lovely green pop of colour there that we did see down in the kitchen. Got a feature wall with a bespoke headboard, and I like these use of organic and raw materials as well. Makes it feel very inviting. Let me take you into the ensuite. I think this is stunning. So we've got porcelanosa tiles, a floating double vanity unit with a quartz worktop, big glamorous mirrors. And do you remember these from the downstairs WC? Very opulent. Now I just want to take a moment for this. This is a tile. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like woven hemp, but it's actually a tile. It's so, so clever. And it just softens this space. Again, like in the bedroom, using those organic looking materials. And then the gold fixtures are incorporated over here as well in our shower. Look, we've even got that woven hemp again. Very nice. Right, now it's time to show you the walk-in wardrobe. Those proportions, they're coming into play again. This walk-in wardrobe is huge. I've honestly never seen such a sophisticated and big walk-in wardrobe unless I've been in a multi-million pound house. This is under £1 million, and look at the amount of storage you get. Floor to ceiling, every inch of wall is covered with bespoke cabinetry, and you get these really funky LED lights. I mean, you're not going to be fighting over storage space. Absolutely beautiful. I'm honestly really, really impressed. You've got a massive mirror there, a vanity unit there. Yeah, I could get ready very happily here. Into bedroom number 2, and I love the interior design in here and the colours. Now I just want to bring your attention to the built-in storage. What a lot of new builds don't always do is think about that. So you walk in, looks a big room, but then you've got to think about the additions of wardrobes and cupboards. Not in here, they've thought of it. Here we go. Oh, that is a smooth opening door. So loads of inbuilt storage, lovely big mirrors that throw all of that light back into the room. I love this light feature here. This also has an ensuite, so let me show you the inside there. It's a real breath of fresh air in this ensuite. Love what they've done in here. Now, of course, this is the show home, so it's great to see that although there's a real cohesiveness throughout the whole home, all of the bedrooms and particularly the bathrooms have their own personalities and styles. So in here, again, porcelanosa tiles, but this is a bit of a different colour and style. It's beautiful. We've got chrome fixtures in here, and I'm hoping, yes, hidden storage. Right, we have bedrooms 2 and 3, they're unfurnished. It is of course the show home, and it is worth noting at this point that of the 9 properties, 7 are already reserved. They are gone, but this one is still available as it is, and under separate negotiation, you can also have the furniture included as well, but there's one left, hasn't been built yet. So if you did want to build your own custom home, now is your chance. Get those creative juices flowing. Right, I'm going to take you into the family bathroom. So following on from what I said in the last ensuite, this has its own personality in here. We've got a freestanding bath, very chic, and this sort of like marble effect here on the tiles. The flooring as well is tiles. This is like a wood herringbone effect. Very clever. We've got a big shower with gold fixtures and features, a floating vanity unit, toilet, and a huge mirror. This is beautiful. And lastly, bedroom number 5. A little bit of different colour palette in here, this pop of red, and then we've got more inbuilt storage and a little bit of a black crystal style effect here. It's really, oh, I mean, that is just the most satisfying sliding door. Very into that. This is interesting. Got a half panelled wall here in this rusty red, and then this sort of shiny effect wallpaper, and that really makes the headboard pop out, doesn't it? Cute little desk in the corner, And then onto our last ensuite. Different style again in here. We've got matte black fixtures and features, which are sort of carried through and mirrored from the wardrobe that we saw in the bedroom. Nice big heated towel rail. Lovely rainfall shower head in your walk-in shower. Big mirror, which I always love because it just reflects all of that light back into the room, and more hidden storage. And this is fun. What a good use of space. Some storage. So I will see you downstairs outside. This was the Ivanhoe, a wonderful family home sitting amongst 8 other bespoke properties built with both function and design in mind. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the tour, and if you fancy one of these for yourself, then there are currently only 2 opportunities left. You can find all of the details in the description below. Thank you so much to Stronghold Homes for inviting us here today, and make sure you are subscribed to keep up to date with the latest luxury properties from around the UK. And America. We have got our first video coming really soon, all the way from America, so keep your eyes peeled. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again very soon. Hello and welcome to the Luxury Home Show. I'm Hannah, and today I'm going to be showing you around Alford Gardens, a brand new award-winning development in the idyllic English village of Alford in Surrey. There are 56 properties still being built on the site, ranging from £715,000 up to £1.65 million. But the property that we're here to see is this stunning show home behind me.